Hi guys, this is AlphApex from Orsha server, leader of Noble Guild. Let's go! This is the intro video to Earth Tower, as well as going over the first 5 floors in ET. And I'll be going over some basic logistics of Earth Tower. The entrance is located in Istora Ruins, and you are given 2 runs per day for token users. And you must enter with pre-made party, and following are some basic guidelines for forming your party. Number 1, preferably you should have a healer for obvious reasons. Cleric 2 and at least Priest 1 is needed for Resurrect, and ideally Priest 2 is preferred for the revive buff and extra healing from Mass Heal. Number 2, Crowd Control Mage. Cryo 3, Chrono 3 Sage is undoubtedly the meta build, and for many reasons, and we can go into detail later. Number 3, sufficient AoE DPS, and it's useful to have a big single target DPS as well to burst down bosses before things get complicated. Number 4, enough multi-hit to clear objective hitting floors, and my videos will show that certain floors require more multi-hits than others. Number 5, 5 people with the same playtime and range to farm it with a similar end goal in mind. It's helpful to use a voice chat to coordinate, but not always necessary if each member has some experience and obviously have watched my videos. Now let's move on to the first floor of Earth Tower. So when you enter, make sure all your party members are loaded in, as you obviously want to make sure everyone's there to contribute, since the first floor starts off quite fast and it's the DPS check floor. And you talk to the NPC, and there's an option of using Start Earth Tower button, which will start immediately at 1F. Once you move to the next screen, you can start setting up and do DPS. In our party here, we did not have a Cryo Chrono because we had so much damage to simply overwhelm the monsters. But look at our position in the map. We've situated ourselves on the lower part of it where the monsters can funnel in, and we didn't really need the Frost Pillar from Chrono to help our DPS boost. However, in later videos, I will show parties with Cryo Chrono, because beyond first floor, DPS checks tend to scale quite steeply, and having a CC Mage is very useful. Also, the haste buff from Chrono cannot be ignored. Here we had a Thalm 3 to replace the Cryo 3 to boost the main DPS, which is the LA3 Warlock in this particular party. We didn't have too much trouble since everyone was pretty experienced. Moving on, second floor. So every second floor of every 5 floor set is the defense floor, where you have to defend an object. In this case, there are 2 celestial spheres that you must protect. You don't really need to kill the monsters here, because there's 2 waves that spawn, and you simply need to peel them off the spheres and keep them in the middle, just like what we're doing here. You only need to protect only one of them, so don't give up if you somehow lose one of the spheres, and healers can go over and actually heal the spheres. So this floor shouldn't give you too much trouble if you understand the mechanics of it. There we go, third floor. Every third floor of 5 floor set is the multi-hit or objective destroying floor. The third floor can be a little bit tricky, but if you kill the ghost you get a little buff with a cross on your second line of your buff line, and that allows you to hit the middle totem. So just a tip, if you're the build with the highest multi-hit, it's a good idea to arrange with your party to let you have the ghost buff, and you must focus to find the ghost among all the monsters. And there it is right there, beside my character. Just burst it down and multi-hit the totem. And it gets a lot easier with experience. And there we go. Next floor. 4th floor. The 4th floor of every 5 set is a floor where you have to simply run the time, but you have to ensure that there are 5 people on the floor, otherwise you will run short of the energy target. Usually they ask you to accumulate 200 energy, and it goes up by 5 points, or the points equivalent to the number of people on the floor every 5 seconds. And if there's one person that disconnected, don't worry, as long as they make it up within the first minute of floor starting, you guys should still accumulate enough points to make it to the next floor. The only little gimmicky thing about this floor is that there are monsters that can reverse your magic tiles, so be careful healers don't throw down heals all over the place and have your teammates step on them and die. Next floor, 5th floor. So every 5th floor is the boss battle. This boss on the 5th floor is quite easy. It stays pretty still in the middle. It can spit out a large AoE fire skills and those fire pillars that are moving, kind of like the Canyon final boss in Salus, but nothing too hard. We burst it down pretty fast here. Thanks for watching, and feel free to check out my other videos as you climb the tower. Peace out.